The lake, calm, reflective and full of life. And what better way to enhance it by building a dock along its quiet shores. Today, that's all what we're gonna do. Hello, welcome to Secoi's Minecraft series. Today, we're rolling up our sleeves to transform this lakeshore into the lifeblood of our village. We're talking for trade, a workshop for boats, stables for trusty steeds, with a cozy restaurant on top, and of course, a towering lighthouse to guide everyone safely home. On the list, we first have to build the last home for this village, and after that, a proper trading place for travelers and our trading residents. Then a boat workshop for repairs and boat renting, a stable for our horses, with a cozy little restaurant close by the water, and a towering lighthouse to guide ships safely home. It's a lot, but hey, let's get right into it. Of course, a project this big is going to eat through materials, so before we can even think about building, it's time to head out, gather everything we need, and get a proper montage going. After some grueling hours of resource gathering, collecting and sorting, I finally have everything we need for this build. So, here we have all the materials. There's a lot of shulkers, more than I actually expected. So without further ado, let's begin. The stone house is standing mighty fine, but it definitely needs more love and detailing. Now this wall is pretty flat and its backside also needs some like pots and leaves, but let's not dwell on that. Let's get building the rest of this. Now that the stone house is finished, it's time to get to building the small pine trees, which in this area is used for farming maple and sap. So let's get going. Next up, we got the boat workshop, a sturdy building and probably the biggest, where the villagers can tinker with their ships, patch up their sails, and maybe argue over whose fishing boat is the best. It adds a lot of character to the waterfront and is one of those small details. I mean, it's not really that small, it's pretty big, but it makes the village feel alive and functional and not just a collection of random buildings in this area. After a lot of back and forth, the trading dock is finally done, but let's not celebrate yet. We now need to build the stables over here, finally giving our and traveling horses a proper home to rest, while traveling soldiers, merchants and higher ups check out the area. And what's a busy harbor without food? This stable is gonna have an upper floor where the restaurant is suited, serving baked potatoes, corn, cornbread, and occasional suspicious stew. 5-star dining, if you ask me. So, without wasting more time, let's begin. Last but definitely not least, the lighthouse. Towering over the harbor, casting its fire across the water, is not just practical, but it's gonna be the crown jewel of this whole place, leveling out with the silos. And that's a wrap for today. With the dock over here complete, the boat workshop, the stables with the restaurant on top, and the lighthouse complete over there, this little harbor district has truly come to life. Next time, we'll start adding details, interiors, and the little touches that makes it come alive and feel alive. Thank you so much for watching Secoi's Minecraft series. If you enjoyed, drop a like, leave a comment with your ideas, and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. And hey, don't forget, I stream Thursdays and Sundays on Twitch, so please come hang out live. Well, I wish you all the best and see you soon.